Hello students, how are you all? Hope that you all are fine as well as healthy. We are learning biology, chapter number 1, and the title of chapter number 1 is the living world. So in last video lectures, we have completed about the different type of mechanisms or the different type of properties or different type of characters found in different type of living organisms. So the last short note or the last question was about the one particular process found in the each and every living organism, which is known as the interaction. Okay, so you know that the interaction is everywhere, and interaction is one type of process which is going to occur inside each and every cell of the living organism. So we can say that interaction is very important phenomenon, and in last topic we have also discussed about the past, present and future of each and every living organisms is connected with one particular thing which is known as inheritance material or the genetic material. Okay, this genetic material is responsible for the process of inheritance, which may be DNA or RNA. The full form of DNA is equal to deoxyribose nucleic acid, and the full form of RNA will be ribose nucleic acid. So it is all about the last video lecture. Today we are going to talk about the new concept of this chapter, and today we are going to talk about the new topic, new question, and the title of today's topic is diversity. Okay, we can say that diversity found in living world. Okay, diversity found in living world. See, what is the title of our chapter number 1? The title is what? Title is about the living world. And you know that the living world means what? Living world is equal to earth. Okay, we can say that what is the meaning of living world? Living world is equal to what? Living world is equal to earth. Diversity. Okay, diversity means what? Diversity means different type of characters. Okay, diversiform characters. Okay, diversity means we can say that the variation. So diversity found in the what? Diversity found in our living world. Okay, it is a very important question. See, we can say that if we talk about the first point, we can say that if we see around, then we can say that if we see around, we are able to see different, we are able to see or we are able to observe different types of organisms. Different types of organisms means we can say that around us or surrounding us different type of organisms are found. For example, okay, see here, for example, we can say that around us different types of plants are there, different types of animals are there, okay, different types of insects are there, and different types of birds are also there, etc. So different type of plants, different type of animals, different type of birds, different type of insects are there around us. Okay, depends upon your habitat. Okay, if you are inside water and if you are swimming, then you can see the different type of fishes or different type of aquatic creatures, aquatic organisms. If you are sitting on the desert region, then you are able to see the different type of desert animals like camel as well as desert plants. Okay, if you are standing, okay, if you are standing at the dense forest region, then you are able to see the different type of giant trees, and on each and every giant trees different type of birds are there. So we can say that different type of organisms are there around us, and yes, these all are living thing. Okay, and these all are present around us. So these all are the example. We can say that some microorganisms are also present. Some microorganisms are also present around us. Okay, so we can say that surrounding us or around us some microorganisms are also there, but the important thing is that we are not able to see these microorganisms with our naked eyes. Okay, so we are not able to see these microorganisms with our naked eyes. So for observing, or if you want to observe these all microorganisms, then one machine is required which is known as microscope. Okay, one machine is required which is known as microscope. So with the help of microscope we are able to observe microorganisms like bacteria as well as virus and some protozoan animals. Okay, these are the examples of microorganisms. In short, we can say that different type of organisms are there around us. Okay, some are giant, some are huge, some are very tiny, some are very small, and some are microscopic. But we can say that all different type of organisms are there. But you can say that all organisms are not same. All organisms having different type of characters. So we can say that it is what? It is one type of diversity. It is what? It is one type of diversity. Point number 2, we can say that if we increase our observation area, if we increase our observation area, then we are able to see maximum diversity. Then we are able to see, or we are able to observe maximum diversity. For example, we can say that if we are talking about the diversity of the Junagadh district, okay, but if we are going to increase our observation area, if we talk about the whole state of Gujarat, then diversity will be increased. And if we are going to talk about the diversity of the entire country India, then diversity will be increased. Okay, so we can say that if we increase what? If we increase our observation area, okay, then maximum diversity will be there. Point number 3, we can say that each and every organisms found on this earth represent different type of species. Okay, so this word is very much important. Now we have a new word. The new word is what? New word is species. So we can say that different type of organisms are there. For example, camel, it is one type of species. Human, it is one type of species. Monkey, it is one type of species. Okay, so different type of organisms are going to be represented as a different type of species. So we can say that in point number 3, each and every organisms found on this earth represent what? Represent different type of species. Okay, then point number 4, we can say that according to some data, or according to one estimate, or according to what? According to some data. Okay, we are talking about the some data, or according to some estimate, there are more than 1.7 to 1.8 million species are identified and described. Okay, so according to one data, or according to one estimate, we can say that, see, it is a not fixed number. We can say that more than. Okay, we have the approximate number, we have not fixed number. We can say that more than what? More than 1.7 to 1.8 million. So it is a one liner question, it is a MCQ. According to some data, 1.7 to 1.8 million species are identified and described. Identified means we can say that the identification of this species is completed and the description of their particular characters is also completed. Okay, so you will remember this point number 4, 1.7 to 1.8 million species are identified and described according to one estimate or according to one data. Okay, so point number 4 is completed. If we write here point number 5, for example, if we talk about one observation area, if we talk about the dense forest, okay, we are talking about the dense forest, then in a dense forest we are able to observe maximum number of species. Okay, maximum number of species will be observed in a region like dense forest. It means we can say that if we have a big observation area, then the number of species will be also higher compared to the other region. Okay, so point number 5 is completed, and point number 6 is about the conclusion of these all points. We can say that thus if observation area will be increased, then number of diversity of species will also be increased. Okay, so point number 6 is about the conclusion. So see the first part, okay, or the first concept of this question is completed. See first point, if we see around us, we are able to see the different types of organisms. Some are microorganisms also, okay, means not able to see with the help of our naked eyes, and some are the giant like plants as well as animals. If we increase our observation area, then maximum diversity will be there. Each and every organism found on this earth represent what? Represent the different type of species. According to one data, there are how many? There are more than 1.7 to 1.8 million species are identified and described. Okay, if we take a one observation area like dense forest, then species will be maximum. So we can say that if observation area will be increased, then number of species will also be increased. So the first concept, okay, or the first part of this question is completed. Now if we talk about the second concept, we can say that you know that the thousands of plants and animals are found in this world. We can say that thousands of animals, or more than 1,000, they are millions in numbers, okay, thousands of plants and animals are found in this world. Point number 2, we can say that all these organisms having what? All these organisms having local name. Okay, so local name is there, and local name will be different for the different type of organisms. Or we can say that all these organisms are known by their local name. All these organisms are known by their local name. But the problem is that, point number 3, but the problem is that, but in one country, in different type of regions or different areas, in different type of region or in different type of areas, the local name will be different. The local name will be different of same organism. Okay, of same organism. It means we can say that for one organism so many names are there in only one country. Okay, if we take the so many countries, then so many names will be there. Okay, see again first 3 points. First point, thousands of plants and animals are found in this world. All these organisms having what? All these organisms having local name. But the problem is that the local name will be different of the same organism. Local name will be different of same organism at the different type of areas of same country. Point number 4. So because of it, or it will create, or it creates problems during the conversation. Okay, so if we are going to talk about this concept, okay, the conclusion of this concept, or we can say that in short we can say that the problem is going to be happen. Okay, because for same individual, for same organisms, different types of local names are there. Okay, for example, if we talk about the human, okay, in first location human is known as A, in second location human is known as B, in third location human is known as C, in fourth location human is known as D. So if we are talking about the same organism, means for humans, then in different type of locations the local name of human will be different. Some are saying A, some are saying B, some are saying C, and some are saying D. Okay, so it is what? It is one type of problem. So we can say that point number 5. So we can say that there is a need of universal name. There is a need of universal name of each and every organism. So if we want to solve the problem, then universal name is required. Okay, universal name is required. So this concept number 2 is also completed here. 5 points are there. Problem is what? Problem is that one same organism having so many types of local names in a different type of regions of a particular one same country. Okay, what is the solution? Solution is to give, okay, or giving the universal or giving the common name. Universal name is equal to what? Universal name is equal to the common name. Okay, so if we are going to give the common name for every organisms, then problem will be solved. So for giving name, there is a one method which is known as nomenclature. Okay, we have a new definition, nomenclature. Nomenclature is what? It is one type of process in which the name of organism will be given with the help of what? With the help of scientific principle. Okay, so nomenclature is what? We can say that it is one type of method. It is one type of method of giving name. It is one type of method of giving name according to scientific way or with the help of scientific criteria, with the help of scientific approaches. Okay, so again we have the definition is of the nomenclature. Method of giving name is known as the nomenclature. If we talk about the second definition is of the identification. Okay, what is the meaning of identification? We can say that it is one type of process. Identification is one type of process in which characters of organisms will be identified. Remember, after identification, nomenclature will be there. It means after identification, the name of organisms will be given. Okay, so two definitions, you will write this two definition for 5 times in homework. Two definitions are there. First definition, we can say that the nomenclature means it is one type of scientific method of giving name. Identification, in this process characters will be identified, okay, of a particular organisms. After identification, the name will be given. Okay, so nomenclature is only possible after identification. So this concept is also completed. Now if we talk about the last concept of this question, we can say that here we know that one method is required, okay, or the one common name is required. So point number 1, all biologists or all different type of scientists. So according to all biologists or different type of scientists, one common name is must. Okay, one common name is must. This common name is equal to what? Is equal to scientific name. This common name is equal to what? This common name is equal to scientific name. So according to biologists or according to different type of scientists, one scientific name of every organism is required. For example, see, we are humans, okay, we are humans, but our scientific name is what? Our scientific name is Homo sapiens, because in all different type of language, the meaning of human will be different. In English language we can say that we are humans. In Gujarati we can say આપણે માણસ છીએ. Okay, in Hindi language we can say हम आदमी हैं. Okay, so we can say that one common name is required, it is must, and this common name is equal to what? Is equal to scientific name. But important thing is that this scientific name must be universal. Okay, it is one type of universal and it is one type of acceptable, means it is accepted by the each and every scientist of the all around the world. Okay, so according to some biologist or scientist, one common name or the one scientific name is required. Now see, point number 2, I am writing one word, ICBN. Okay, ICBN. What is the full form of ICBN? We can say that ICBN means International Code for Botanical. International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. ICBN, what is the meaning of ICBN? It is one type of institute, okay, it is one type of organization, and full form is important, International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. Here point number 3, if we write the another full form, ICZN, okay, what will be the full form of ICZN? We can say that International Code for Zoological. International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. See, these both full forms are very much important according to view of examination. ICBN, International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, and this side Zoological Nomenclature. We can say that, see, ICBN is one type of institute, it is one type of organization which will give rules and regulation as well as criteria as well as principles of the scientific name connected with what? Connected with the plants. Okay, so plants related activities will be performed by the ICBN. Okay, or we can say that rules and regulation as well as criteria of the scientific name of plants are connected with ICBN. And what is the function of ICZN? We can say that the rules and regulation and some criteria as well as some principles connected with the animals will be given by ICZN. So two different type of organizations are there. So we can say that the scientific names of newly identified plants will be given by ICBN, and the scientific name of newly identified animals will be given by ICZN. You are going to remember the full form of both, okay, ICBN and ICZN. Remember, rules and regulation as well as criteria as well as some type of principles are given by the both these institutes. Now point number 4, we can say that this scientific name means we can say that scientific name of all organisms will be unique. Okay, scientific name is unique and it will not used for other organism. for other organism. So scientific name of each and every organism will be unique. Okay, it must be unique. It will not be used for the other organism. For example, for humans, okay, for humans Homo sapiens sapien is used, then we are not able to use the same scientific name for the mango. Okay, we must use the other name like the Mangifera indica for the mango. So we can say that in last concept we have talked about the two different type of institute, ICBN, ICZN, and in last point we said that the scientific name must be unique and will not used for the other organism. So see, it is the whole question of diversity, and this question having the different four concept. In first concept is about the diversity, some MCQs are also there. In second concept we have talked about the different type of problems connected with the local names of each and every organism. In third concept, two definitions are there of nomenclature and identification. In fourth concept, okay, we have said about the two different type of institute like ICBN and ICZN. Okay, so this question is 100% completed. Thank you very much.